Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be decorating here in my dining room for after the holidays. I had mentioned in my last video that I'm going to be doing a mini series here on my channel where I take you guys through my main living spaces and totally transform the rooms from a Christmas vibe to a very minimalistic and just neutral home decor palette. So like I said, today we are here in the dining room. We are going to be focusing on a hutch, my dining room table, and then just rearranging some little nooks and crannies here in the dining room as well to give it more of a simplistic look. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If all that sounds good to you, I hope you consider subscribing today because I would love to have you here in this space. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoy simple, affordable home decorating and thrifting as well. But without further ado, let's get into this decorating. So we are starting off with a very bare and clean slate here in the dining room. As you can see, we did repaint the walls. They used to be a sage green color and now they are actually the same color of the living room. So we just wanted to create that very easy flow path and just get it a little more brighter and airy in here. We also added in some new curtains as well. But as far as the decor goes, we're going to go ahead and start with the hutch. So when it comes to decorating my hutch, I like everything to be very cohesive and pretty simple and just very minimal and basic for the most part. So on the left and right sides, I do like to keep things very simple just because you can't really see in a whole lot just because of the pattern on the glass. So I just have some wooden bowls, some thrifted wooden vases, and then also some brass candlesticks. And then in the center is where I like to put my staple pieces, if you will, and more of those statement items. So I have some books I'm going to be using, some more pictures, some greenery, and just some more wooden accents, and that will just tie everything in together and make it look very cohesive. So as far as the top shelf goes, I'm going to be adding in a book with some of those pictures. One of the pictures is actually thrifted, and then the other one came from a home decor subscription box. And then to add in that pop of color and extra texture, I'm going to be adding in a faux plant on top of that. So just to give that little bit of a vibrant feel and more lively look with the plant. Moving on to the middle shelf, I'm just going to be adding in that wooden bowl. This came from Ross several years ago. It's just a really cool statement piece that I don't use a whole lot in my home, but I figured, you know what, I have it and I'm going to bring it out this year. So I have that there, and then on the bottom shelf I have another book with a thrifted bowl and another thrifted plant. And then to make the right side look cohesive with the rest, I'm just going to be adding in some more brass accents, a little mini creamer pitcher, and then I also have some more wooden bowls as well. On the sides of the hutch, I wanted to add some decor, so just to make it very personal to us and just give it a little bit of a different feel, I wanted to add in some family photos. So on one side, I have pictures of the boys, and then you guys will see here soon, on the other side, I'm going to be placing some wedding photos and engagement photos of John and I. So this is just so each side of the hutch is very balanced, and it also has a different pop of color with the lighter wooden frames. They kind of pop off the wall and accent well with the hutch. And this is how this wall ended up turning out. I think it is very simple yet very classy and pretty. This hutch is one of my favorite thrift finds. We ended up getting this on Facebook Marketplace probably almost 2 years ago now, and I only spent $60 on it. It was a wood finish and I ended up painting it black, and I absolutely love it. So one of my favorite finds for sure. Because I wanted to add some more color and texture over here to this space, I did have a little basket here that has the lip on it. So I decided to stick some greenery in there and then hang it on a little nail on our door. And it's just the perfect pop of color. Moving along to our dining room table, so again, going with that very neutral home decor aesthetic, I am going to be layering some table runners. So this is something that I started to do last year, and I just really enjoy how this looks. Something a little bit different, but also just adds a little more character as well, but still going with the neutral palette, like I said. So I'm going to be adding my tried and true Hearth and Hand oversized table runner. That is something that I purchased last summer and I love it. I've used it pretty much every season. And then on top of that, I'm going to be adding in just a plain jute runner. This I purchased several years ago from Hobby Lobby in the Spring Shop line, but they tend to have that every single year. So it's just a really good staple that you can probably get your hands on this spring as well. And then as far as the centerpiece goes, I'm just going to be using a variety of items, but still keep everything very cohesive that flows well with the rest of the room. So I have some baskets, some more black accents, which I absolutely love. You guys know I'm definitely into incorporating those into my home this year. Really love these pieces. And then I have some greenery and candles as well. So just keeping it very basic, yet very functional for our family. I do always love the look of a full-blown tablescape, but it's not always realistic in my home because we do set at our table all of the time. And for winter, when it's more of this downtime season, we don't really need that anyway. We're not doing a ton of hosting right now and things like that. So just keeping it very simple and sleek is the goal. So as you can see here, I just placed the basket in the center of the table and I'm placing that black pitcher inside along with the greenery. I do have a video on that where I shopped for that vase at Hobby Lobby recently. And then I also have some of these black wrought iron candlestick holders. I love these. I've had these for several years as well. I used to just bring them out at Christmas time with some greenery, but I took the greenery off and decided I love just the plain matte black look that they give, and it looks very well in the dining room. So I have those and then some battery operated candles as well. So I have a couple other little corners here in the dining room that I like to decorate. So on either side of the entryway into the dining room, I'm hanging these floral prints. These I found at Hobby Lobby last fall, and they're just a really neutral, pretty piece. So I'm hanging those up. And then I also have a thrifted table that I found last summer. And then I'm also bringing out our record player. So I have had this record player for several years, probably about 4 or 5 years now, actually. It used to be in our dining room a really long time ago, and then since then it has been in John's man cave, but it fit the aesthetic of this room so well, so I decided to bring that inside for this season, and I thought it just looked really pretty and basic here in the corner. So that's what we have going on over here, but again, it just flows and it's very cohesive with the rest of the room. On the opposite corner, I decided to add a thrifted chair, a thrifted blanket, and then there's some reading material there as well. So this is mainly just to kind of fill the space, but of course, extra seating is always a plus whenever you are hosting or have game nights and things like that going on as well. But here is an overall view of the dining room. Like I said, everything is just very cohesive. I really enjoy that everything has its place and its purpose, and there's really nothing over the top. It is very minimal and simple, but I do love it, especially for this season where everything is just kind of relaxing and calming, and that's just the goal that I have in mind for this winter of 2023. I know things tend to pick up a lot when it comes to nicer weather and things get busy, so just enjoying this relaxing, calming palette is just so nice. All right, you guys, that is all that I have for today's video. Let me know which piece I used in today's dining room decorate with me that was your favorite. My personal favorite was this vase right behind me. I absolutely love the vase and just how it turned out with the centerpiece there. Really am a big fan of that. That Hobby Lobby find was so amazing. I am super, super happy that I found that. And just all the little touches of the black accents. And like I said, just a very simple approach, and everything just feels so clean and relaxing to me now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. I would love to have you. And stay tuned for more videos from me. I have tons more decorating content coming your way. Definitely hit that bell notification. That way you're notified every time I post and you don't miss out. So thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.